Alright, so I just went 20 minutes on my way to pick up this wedge that you can kind of see. Now, let's go back to earlier this morning at like 10 a.m. or some shit. I picked up the same wedge, but in a different degree, right? 56 degree versus a 58, which that one is. So I messaged this girl. She has some golf clubs posted for sale. And I said, hey, she had it listed for 100, but marked it down to 80. And I said, hey, any shot you'd do 60? If so, I'd love to come pick it up right now. If not, until they get it, let me know. That's how much I am able to pay for that one. She said, sure, I'll do 60. I'm like, wow, that was easy. Okay. I'm telling you guys, my method works. But anyways, so watch my video, how to lowball people correctly. Great video. Extremely underrated. Amazing. Anyways, so I go out there, I pick it up for $60. I immediately get home, wipe it down, clean it up, even though it was already super clean. And I repost for $110. Now, about 30 minutes ago, I get some messages from a guy saying, hey, I need to get a camera so I can show you guys or learn editing. But he basically said, like, hey, man, I thought the girl you bought those from was just trying to help you out, that you couldn't afford them. So why'd you just relist it for $110 if we're trying to take advantage, basically, is what he was saying. And I said, hey, man, I'm not sure what you mean about not being able to afford it. All I said was, I'm willing to pay 60, if not, totally fine. That's all I said. I didn't say I couldn't afford it. I didn't say it was for me. And that's what I told him. I said, hey, man, because I wanted to get pissed and be like, fuck you, dude, I bought him. But at the same time, you got to understand where he's coming from. And keep in mind, I don't know who the hell this guy is. So I said, hey, man, I never said anything about affording them. I just offered them. I told him I openly resell on Facebook, and I'm only able to pay 50 to 60% of the actual value. That way I can make a profit. And I said, and she did help me. If you think about it, she did help me because I'm trying to, afford life right now and afford a family. So realistically, she did help me out. But I never said that. I never asked her to help me out so I could play golf. Anyways, so he's like, okay, he's like, you know what? I'm sorry. That kind of makes sense. He didn't say sorry, but he's like, that kind of makes sense. I resell things too, and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, you should check out her 58 degree wedge. It's the same one as that one, but a higher degree. You might want it. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome, man. So I go on her profile. I can't find it. I'm like, okay, I don't know what he's on about. And I'm like, wait a minute, who are you? To her. He's like, oh, I'm the boyfriend. That was my club. And I was like, oh, what the hell? And so anyways, he's like, listen, man, I really appreciate the transparency. There's a golf club I want to go buy, a new golf club or a new wedge or something I want to go buy. I'll sell you that 50. I'll sell you the matching one for $50. I'm like, are you fucking serious? So imagine if I would have went off on him or said, fuck off, dude. Number one, bad review, create an enemy, and no golf club, no bonus golf club for an amazing deal. Instead, I just explained to him exactly what I'm doing. I told him, I was like, listen, man, I don't lie. I didn't say it was for me. I didn't say I'm desperate in need of golf clubs because I can't afford it. I just said, hey, I'm willing to pay 60. Will you do 60? No? Yes? Okay. And he's like, you know what? And he's like, I really appreciate the transparency, man. He's like, if you want to come pick this one up for 50, you can. And I was like, well, send me some pictures. I want to make sure it's not a piece of junk. He sends me some pictures. It looks amazing. I'm like, are you sure you want to sell me this? Okay. So anyways, I just picked that one up. That's the one I just showed you. And that just goes to show that I guess you need to keep your cool sometimes. I know some people, I don't really get super upset, at least not openly, because I think it's weird when guys get overly emotional in public. But yeah, I don't know, I can't remember where I was going with that shit. But basically, guys, the point is people are going to message you, especially when you get on a higher level of reselling. A lot of people are going to message you and say, hey, man, I thought you just bought that for $60, but people will notice. I get them at least once every few weeks, not super often, but often enough. It's like, hey, man, wasn't this the one that was just for sale for $50? Now you have it listed for $250. That was a real one. Which I have a video about it, but if any of you guys have seen it, it's really funny. But yeah, no, it happens a lot. You just gotta calm down and be like, hey, yeah, man, I'm just trying to make some money. It's no big deal. Everyone I know has been cool. Everyone that has said that to me has been cool, including this guy who was at first mad. He even said, he's like, okay, I'm not mad anymore. He's like, I think I just misunderstood the situation. I think there was a lot of misunderstanding in that situation, to be honest. Either way, it doesn't matter. We cleared it up, and he's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy, right? He gets his new golf club. I get to afford things in life. I get to start making some money. So it's awesome. But anyways, guys, yeah, that just shows you really need to be careful the way you say things, or if you're rude to people. as in any business, you don't want to be rude to people. That gives you a very bad name, and people really like to look at the Facebook Marketplace reviews, right? I do. I usually don't give a shit because I'm like, this guy's selling something for $50, but he's an asshole. Who cares? Welcome. But a lot of people do care about that, right? A lot of people don't want to deal with an asshole. I don't really care because I'm just trying to make money, but a lot of people don't want to deal with some dickhead. So, anyways, that's it. I don't know what else to say. I just want to tell you guys, I thought it was super funny how that worked. My heart was pounding when he sent me those messages. I was like, fuck. I hate when this shit happens. I hate when people call me out and say that I'm trying to take advantage of people, because I'm not. I'm just paying I just pay them what they want or what they agree upon, and I resell it. I don't say it's for me. I don't lie. I don't do all this shit. And so it pisses me off when it happens. So I'm like, I never said it was for me. I'm not trying to like lie or deceive you. And so he told me he appreciates the transparency, and so that's the way you got to do it. Don't lie to people when you're buying stuff, right? I mean, I guess if you're in a really bad situation and you really need to make money quick, and you tell a little white lie just so you can buy a golf club, I guess, but I don't, right? I've gotten so far without lying or misleading people, so I don't think it's necessary. Now, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, just don't lie. It's like, I know. So when you message people to buy something, here's what I do not say. I don't say, hey man, I really want to play golf, but I can't afford it. My family's going, but I don't have any golf clubs. Would you do $20 on this, man? If not, I get it, but I just can't afford it. Because that's implying that it's for me. I don't have any money. And that would be taking advantage of somebody, right? Here's what I say. I say, hey man, I understand the answer is no. Any shot you do $50 on it. If not, I totally get it. Just thought I'd ask. If you can, I'll come get it right now. If not, totally get it. That's all I say, right? And a lot of people in my area know I resell. So a lot of people will say like, oh, you resell, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, okay, here's this. But you don't want to be like, yeah, man, all this shit lying. And that'll get you some bad reviews very quickly. And then no one's going to want to deal with you. You're going to have a bad name in your own community. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be worth it, right? Instead, just get a good name in your community, because you want everybody, including the people that you buy from, you want everyone to say, fucking hell, there's always cops sneaking up on me. You want everybody to be like, hey, Colton, he sells golf clubs, go see him. Or you want to sell some golf clubs, go sell it to him. He's a really cool guy, and he'll buy them same day, right? You don't want people to be like, oh, that guy? Oh yeah, he lied to me to get some golf clubs. I wouldn't fuck with him, right? So, anyways, that's what you want. You want a good name in your community. You don't want a bad name. Don't be an idiot. Don't lie. I just want to tell you that story real quick, though. I thought it was super funny. I appreciate you guys. Hope you have a good day.